And welcome to another update on ADA. ADA is just still chopping around, but working its way through the E wave. So that scenario is still being followed. The idea that we are working here on a wave 4 triangle, that's really been unchanged. I don't know, for months now. We've been tracking this triangle pattern for months now. And really the market has only been moving sideways. And you see that even better on the larger time frame. Just to show, so far it all stays very consistent with previous updates. It could even now be that this E wave has started, okay, and this D wave has topped. We talked about that already a few days ago. And I still continue to track it as a triangle. It is kind of a low confidence scenario because triangles, they tend to change. They tend to morph. They transform into something different. However, we can still track it as an Elliott wave triangle, especially as long as the 51-cent level is holding. Yeah, that red line there. So this is still here at 51 cents, an absolute key level that must hold to keep an Elliott wave triangle alive, because we are we've got lower highs and higher lows at the moment, yeah. And as long as this sequence is being followed, we can track it as a triangle that might break out to the upside. From current point of view, earliest indication that we've bottomed there in the triangle, but there is no evidence for it at this point. The earliest evidence would be a break above the 75-cent level, the swing high that formed around the 25th of April. So that is what I'm tracking here at the moment as an ABCDE structure. And the fifth wave to the upside could then send us to round about $1.42, $1.72, $2.36. These would be the next upside targets to watch, but there's a lot that can happen along the way, and a lot of things can go wrong. And I use the 51-cent level as a key pivot, as a decision point that helps us to distinguish between the yellow scenario for another low into the yellow support zone, where the market could test again these previous swing lows, the previous price action in November, September, October 2024, and the bullish count. Okay, so that's 51-cent level is really quite central. And then within this triangle, if we zoom into the microstructures, it seems like the pullback is still corrective, so I don't see any impulsive price action to the downside, which is good. The price reacted already to the 38.2 retracement level, but has not given us enough evidence to say that a more substantial low is in. Actually, the E wave, as I shared yesterday, would ideally be a bit more extended. And it seems like the market wants to form the E wave as a WXY pattern. So that's new. The idea is that this initial decline could have been a W, this move up an X wave, and now we're moving down in the Y wave. We have the A wave completed when the price hit the 38.2 retracement, B wave bounce into resistance, and then as long as the market now avoids a decisive break above 71 cents, I would prefer another dip into support. That's at least from how it looks right now. So 71 cents here would then be the key level above. Also, structural resistance probably around 73 cents and then 75. Just basically the previous swing highs. And for now, on the nano level, I'm waiting for evidence that the C wave to the downside has started. It's a 3-wave move down so far. And any break below the A wave low that formed here around 64.3 cents could suggest the C wave is unfolding. And then an ideal target would sort of be the area around the golden ratio level there, maybe around 59 cents. So yeah, treating it as a corrective B wave bounce with maybe a C wave to the downside to come. Certainly at this point, no evidence at all that this E wave of the triangle is complete. We can start to think about that if we get a break above 71 cents, but that would really be not enough evidence to really say the E wave has bottomed. It might be that this is somehow morphing, or maybe at least a more complex correction is unfolding to really suggest we are starting a rally to $1.70 plus. More needs to happen. That's the update on ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.